What's the worst date you've been on?
I've had some interesting stories though.
Yeah, so I don't have really that many stories.
Really?
Go ahead.
Well, yes, it wasn't technically a date because I wasn't really allowed to like go out and hang out with a boy by myself because I was like 15. I was like a freshman. But long story short, we like talked about ending things because we were probably dating for maybe 2 weeks, a long high school relationship. Long lasting. Anyways, this man or this boy sends me a picture of a Confederate flag in his room.
Yep.
So that was,
Wow.
I was not expecting that.
Yeah. was this like a breakup text or was it like why did you?
Yeah, like we were talking on Snap and like we mutually agreed, and I was like, I don't know where this is. It literally came out of nowhere, and I was like, oh.
Oh nah. What's
All right, so my name is Cable, and I'm going to ask the question, which no one wants to ask. When is an appropriate age to start dating? Should you listen to your parents? Do they have the right to tell you when you can date? And on top of that, if you're dating someone, can you tell if they're a racist or they have some bad energy? For the sake of argument, let's break down this video right here. I can already tell I'm going to rip into her. I don't want to throw this phone, but let's get straight to it.
what's the worst date you've been on?
I've had some interesting stories though.
Yeah, so I don't have really that many stories.
Really?
Go ahead.
Well, yes, it wasn't technically a date because I wasn't really allowed to like go out and hang out with a boy by myself because I was like 15. I was like a freshman.
Man, stop the video right there, bro. Straight up. She broke the rules. When your dad or your parents tell you you aren't allowed to date because you're underage, straight up listen. She's about to tell us a story of something which went sideways, something which went sour. And look, even though we don't condone bad things happening to people, particularly women, she still was at fault. Yes, I know she's 15. Yes, I know her brain's not developed, blah, blah, blah. I get that. But your dad told you to stay in the house, yeah? So make sure that you listen to him next time. You won't be on a podcast trying to talk about something weird that happened to you, okay? So I'm just gonna keep it real. It's like, I get it. She wants to experience. She wants to learn. She's like, curious mindset. Hey, dad said stay in the house. You stay in the house, yeah? No boys allowed, yeah? Rebellious child here. Rebellious. Your dad says stay in the house, no dating. That means you don't date. And I know her sister, who's on the other side in this interview as well, knew what was going on. But she's going to hide that information. If I'm Pops watching this, you guys are both getting in trouble when you get home. I don't care if you're 25, 23. I don't care. Let's keep it moving.
But long story short, we like talked about ending things because we were probably dating for maybe 2 weeks, a long high school relationship.
Bro, stop that video right there. She's going to be like, we talked about ending things like a long high school relationship. Real talk, translation, this would happen. You didn't like him anymore, or you saw something you didn't like. You shouldn't even be in that space in the first place because your dad told you not to be dating because you're 15, you're a kid. And then you just realize as a 15-year-old, you change your mind, your attention, and your threshold for like these type of things like dating, it's not there. It's not there. So what did you do? You just basically I'm not feeling anymore. But you disguised it as we mutually had a conversation and we both mutually at the same time with the same energy thought, we don't want to date anymore. BS. You broke it off and he was probably like, I'm a 15, 16-year-old, okay. You heard him. But granted, you guys shouldn't have been dating in the first place because you should have been listening to Pops. Literally like the father of TikTok out here trying to tell people how to act. Let's keep it moving.
Long lasting. Anyways, this man or this boy sends me a picture of a Confederate flag in his room.
Yep.
So that was,
Wow.
I was not expecting that.
Stop the video right there. There you go. There you go. Now, look, I know she's 15. I know she's disrespecting dad by basically not listening to his authority in the house that he pays all the bills, okay? However, that was a major disrespectful act. Just because someone breaks up with you, you can't just turn into a racist. You can't just be like, oh, I'm upset. A black chick, broke up with me. She hurt me. So, you know what? Let me go on to an extreme. Let me be a racist right now. Can't do that. But he did it anyway. And that's what your dad tried to save you from. Knowing very well you had that nature to just choose the wrong guy. But I'll say this, even though I'm ripping into the guy for being racist, or maybe he wasn't racist, but he did a racist act because he was hurt emotionally, which is completely wrong and we're not justifying that. I'm going to say something which is not popular. You made him do it. Yeah, I said it. You made him do it. Yeah, I'm gonna hold. You made him do it because you basically hurt his feelings and it turned him into a racist. Yeah? Okay, so I'm not saying racism is good, but when you said we mutually broke up, which means I, as a lady, broke up with him, and I didn't really see him as that guy anymore, his only next response was to be racist. Not that I condone that, but I'm just saying what actually happened. Stay in the house, for real, just stay in the house, and then he wouldn't have turned into a racist. He wouldn't have met you, and he would have had better emotional control. And then you wouldn't have had to deal with a situation where someone was racist to you, and you would have respected your dad's authority. Okay? Simple as that. You're 15. Let's keep moving.
Yeah. Was this like a breakup text or was it like why did you?
Yeah, like we were talking on Snap and like we mutually agreed, and I was like, I don't know where this is. I like it literally came out of nowhere, and I was like, oh.
Oh nah. What's the worst date you?
It didn't come out of nowhere. He was liking you more than you liked him, and he was just like, man, I really like this girl, I'm gonna buy her everything. He's probably showed his parents and everything like that, and you're like, man, he ain't him. I see the jocks, I see the sports players, I see the NBA players, I see those guys. That's really what I want. I'm 15. What do you expect from me? I don't know what I want. My dad doesn't even want me to date. Sorry, bye, deuces. That was her energy, and he was like, what? I took you out. I confessed. I came up to you. I did all this stuff. She's gonna be like, look, that hypergamy, yeah? Like, I'm out of here. And so he's like, man, forget this Confederation flag. That was his energy right there. So don't try to say it's mutual, okay? You broke the boy's heart. Simple as that. But long story short, look, she's well within her right to feel that way, and he did something wrong. Someone breaks up with you, you can't be racist. Okay, I don't care if you're 15 or you're 55. Straight up, okay? So look, that's the video for today, guys. Tell me what you think. Should you be able to date whenever you want of substantial, reasonable age? And have you ever had an experience where someone low-key showed their true colors when you broke up with them, as what happened with this girl right here? Anyway, guys, that's the video for today. My name is Kay Bizzle. Make sure you like, share, and follow. Let's go, guys. Let's go.